Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia and I love to digital plan, and I'm super excited for today's video because I want to show you how I have my Breezy organization planner pal set up in my Noteful app. I have been playing around in Noteful for the last few weeks, and the more that I play in it, the more that I love it. So I wanted to show you kind of some tips and tricks on how I have my pal linked up. I had this huge epiphany last night on how to do the links in here, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So let's get started. I'm gonna, like, no spoilers, I'm gonna just show you the process of importing a new pal entirely. So I have my planner pal in my files app. So let me find my planner pal folder, and I am just gonna import a new one. So Breezy has a portrait planner pal. That's what this one is. And then they have a split screen one and a landscape one. I like portrait, but I did find, at least in Noteful, like, I don't want all these folders. So I actually used a notebook pal for my planner pal because it really is set up exactly the same. There's just fewer folders. So I'll show you what I mean here as I go. So I'm gonna save this to Noteful, and I'm gonna create a new notebook, and I'm just gonna name it Planner Pal. I'm gonna name it Planner Pal 2 just so I don't get it mixed up with my other one. But here's my new notebook pal, and I am going to figure out what pals I want to put in here. I'm only going to put a couple just for demonstration purposes, and I'm actually going to kind of just write in for now what these are going to be. My penmanship is really bad, so let me make this white actually so you can see it. So I'm going to put a recipe pal in here. I'll put a book pal in here. I'm honestly probably going to put a lot of the ones that I have in my other one, but she has a wardrobe pal and a TV pal. I don't even know if I'll do all those because I think after a couple of demonstrations you'll understand how this is going to work. So I'm going to go to this first notebook section. And what I mean about this working like a planner pal, even though it says notebook, is that each of these folders is linked to a page. And in the notebook pal, the pages are blank. But in the planner pal, you can see that if you go to a section, it has this section cover on it. And then it would just go to the next section and so on. And that's how the notebook pal is set up. So what I'm going to do is I actually have planner pal covers. They're just PNGs that go over these folders to make them look cute. But these covers come with section covers. I don't really care, I guess, what color I do. So I'll just do these ones because they're bold. What I'm going to do is they have these little section covers, and I'm just going to put these in here. And then it literally looks just like a planner pal. So let me put this in here. Let me erase this other stuff that I accidentally put in here. And then I'm going to put some text in here. And this first one is going to be my recipe pal. And I'm going to pick a cute font. This part obviously is not super important, but I really want it to be cute. So I'm going to add another layer and lock this first layer down just so I don't have to worry about my stuff moving around. And I'm just going to make this bigger so you can see it better. Then I'm going to lock it down. So I have recipe. The next one would be books. I am not going to be making this perfect. I just made the idea there so you can see what I'm doing and see the vision, see how this is going to work. Books, folder. You can make all these section covers the same color. You can do whatever you want. They're really just there so you know what's in each section. Folder. That big. What else did I have? Wardrobe. Lock that down. Wardrobe. That did not say wardrobe. I could make this my default font size, but I'm using my default that I have right now for something else, and I don't want to change it. So what else? TV. So you can see how easy that was. You just put the section covers in, and you don't have to have the section covers if you don't want. You literally can just put the text on each of these, as long as you have something on this page to like show you what's in this section. You don't need the section covers, but it does make it look more like a regular planner pal, so I just put them in. So now to import the pals, I'm gonna go in my files folder and find my recipe pal. And I'm gonna go to this little share button and open the Noteful and add it to my current notebook, and it should add it right behind this recipe page. So now I'm gonna go to my book page and add my book pal in here. Same thing, open, save to Noteful, add to current notebook, go back to the front, find my folder pal, add it to my Noteful, wardrobe, add to current notebook, and then I think I just had the TV one left. Okay, so I have these all set up how I want them. I don't know if this is going to be easier to see it in portrait, but here's what I mean about this acting like a planner pal. Even though it's the notebook pal, it's going to be the exact same thing. So if I go to recipe, here's my cover, and then you swipe and it goes into the recipe pal. I'll do this way so you can kind of see it better. If I go to book, here's my cover page, and then you swipe and you're in your book pal. So it works just like a planner pal. There's just less folders, and that's what I like. So here's where the fun comes in, and here's where the hat kind of comes in. So I'm gonna add some text, and I'm gonna make it match the aesthetic of the planner pal, just because I want to. So I'm gonna match these fonts to what she has going on here. So I'm pretty sure this first one is American Typewriter, and this second one is Shoreline Script. So I'm gonna move these so they look like the planner pal logo, if you will. I'm gonna actually move them to be side by side. And then I am going to group these together so it's one sticker. And then I'm gonna add a link, and here is one of my hacks for linking, and we're gonna kind of get more into it as we go, but first I'm gonna go to my overview page, and I am going to kind of bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna copy the current page that I'm on, because when I go here to add a link, I'm gonna be like, oh, I wanna link it to a notebook. I want it to link it to this notebook, and I'm gonna click this button, and it's gonna automatically paste the page that I copied in there. So now this will always link to this first page. And then I'm just gonna save this as an element. I'm gonna make a new tab for this video. I really just need this to be saved as an element. I'm not gonna really need the other ones, but here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the first step of the hack. I'm gonna go to my recipe pal and go to the first page of my recipe pal, and I'm gonna put this new link somewhere on here. You can put it anywhere. I'm just gonna stick it up in this corner kind of. So now when I click on this, it'll take me straight to the front of this page, if that makes sense. Because if you're familiar with the planner pal, the way that it works is you would click on your section, it'll take you to the section, and you have to swipe to the pal. And then if you're like within this pal, somewhere like randomly in this pal, usually she has like the top of it linked to go to the first page of this pal, and then you swipe back to get into your planner pal, and then you go home, right? Well, this just takes out the swiping part of it. If I go to my recipe pal and I'm somewhere in this pal and you want to go to the beginning of the pal, I just have to click this new link I did and it'll take me straight to the beginning. So here, I'm going to do it in my book pal. Swipe to my book pal and I'm going to put my link in here somewhere where I could see it. And now I can click this and go straight to this home page. See how I don't have to swipe to get to this page? So if I'm within my book pal, and you could put this on any page you want. It's kind of just like a home button. I could put it here. If I'm in the middle of my book pal and I want to go to the very, very front of my planner pal, I just have to click this link and I'll go straight to the front. So I'm going to do it on my folder pal. I'm going to want to change the style of this and make it white so I can see it up here. But I just kind of hide it up there. And then I can go back home. This is going to make a lot more sense once I do the second part of this hack. I don't know what page this takes you to. Okay, it takes you to the cover. So I'm going to put my home link on the cover. I'm going to make it white. And I'm going to stick it up there. And then I just have my TV pal. Perfect. And I could lock all those down if I want, but for now I think this is fine. So here comes the second part of my hack. My second part is to make these tabs link straight to the pal and not to this cover page. Really, the notebook pal or the planner pal serves as a way to put all your documents in one planner, but I don't like having to do the swiping thing. It's kind of annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my recipe pal. This is way easier and faster to link stuff. So I'm going to make my text and I'm going to make it whatever size I want. That's probably big enough for the front. And I'm going to go up to my waffle up here and I am already on my recipe page. So I am going to copy this just like how I did on the front. And then when I go to add my link, I can just paste the page in and it's super, super easy. So now I'm just going to cut this and go back home and I'm going to paste this text and stick it right here. I'm going to go in here and erase my text. Same for the book. I'm going to go to the book one. I'm going to write my text. Make it a little bigger. And then I'm going to make my link here. So I'm going to go up to the waffle and copy the page that I'm on. And then go back to my text and link it and paste the page in. And then I can copy and paste this and put it anywhere. So I'm going to paste you in right here. Same for my folder pal. You kind of get the gist. So you just do this over and over until you have all your labels in, and then I'll show you the magic. I'm telling you, this is so awesome. I never really did links in GoodNotes just because it was kind of difficult to do. I like that the links are hidden in Noteful. Like you can't tell that this is linked unless you hold it. But I have been finding new ways to use my links in Noteful every single day, and it's been so fun. So I hope this video is helpful for you. This also is helpful if you, where's my eraser? If you are putting links to other planners in your planner, it is so much easier to just go to the page that you're wanting to link and make the link there, because then you don't have to like scroll through to find the exact page. You can just go up here and copy the page that you're on, and then when you do the link, you just paste it in, and then you can cut and copy and put this anywhere you want. Versus the other way that I did it when I first started is if you were making a link, this would be like the old-fashioned way. That takes forever. Say I want to just make this link. I'm just going to make it on this home page. I'm going to go to link and I'm going to do this notebook, and then you have to sit here and scroll through all this junk to find the right one that you want, which is fine. you can do that. But the way that I've been doing it, where you go to the like exact page that you want, I'm gonna delete this whole thing, versus like going to the exact page that you want and just creating the link on that page, it's so much faster. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go up here and copy this page, add link, paste, done. Now I can copy and paste this anywhere I want. So I'm gonna cut this and paste it right there. And I'm just gonna go on here and erase all this stuff. So here is the cool thing about setting it up this way. Let me zoom you out a little bit so you can see. So I already showed you like the shortcut to the home page that I did on all these. So I don't have to mess with these middle pages at all. I can just click this and go straight home. Now, the way that I linked the titles, I can click on recipe and it'll take me straight to my actual recipe pal. I don't even have to look at this page. And then when I'm in my recipe pal, I can click this and go straight to the beginning. Same with my book pal. If I do the link on the text, straight to the book pal. Don't have to mess with this, don't have to see it. I can go straight to my home page from there. There's my folder pal, straight to the folder pal, and straight home. It is so amazing. It's such a minimal thing, like it really doesn't bother me to have to go to this page and swipe, but if you don't have to, if you can find a workaround for it, I don't know why you wouldn't. So there's my little hack. I'm just kind of going back and forth so you can see the like how seamless this is to just go straight to the pal. And then what's nice, because you already have these links set up, if you wanted to, you could take this link and go to your planner. I gotta find my planner because I have 500 of them in here. And you could paste this straight in here and it's already made. So it'll take you straight there. Even for this, like if you wanted just a link to go straight to your planner pal, you already have it made. So you can take that link and put it anywhere. Straight to the home page. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Make one for my folder pal. I don't even think it takes that long to set up. The way that I showed how to copy and, or like how to make the links, that like faster way, I don't even think this takes that long to set up. And now you have all these texts with links already on them. And you could put them in your planner, you could put them anywhere, and it'll take you straight there. So that's kind of my discovery that I had last night with linking in Noteful. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you find any other ways to do links or like any other like shortcuts that you could find. It's been so fun. I highly suggest, if you haven't watched the Simply Noteful video, she did just put one out on linking. It's awesome too. You can learn a lot of really good information in there. These are just some of the hacks that I've learned along the way. So if you like this video, please leave me a comment. I love reading your guys' comments and interacting with you guys. So until then, I will see you in the next one.